You ain't even going there to see what daddy got on. Talking about something else. Like, girl, what? Hey JD, how you been? I'm doing good. How are you? You quit your new job? Why? What's going on, JD? Hey Blue Star. Hey Ari. What's been going on with you, JD? Are they too unprofessional? What they do? You need help with this job situation? Okay, what's going on? They have been doing sneaky stuff. It was already ghetto. Oh no. But now the managers have attitude problems. What? So it was kind of reminding you of your other job you just left, huh? JD, what they was doing? What's sneaky that they've been doing? I don't got a question there. I just came to vibe and chill. I love it. Hey, that's what I'm here for. Let's vibe, chill, talk, whatever. Um, Dang, that's crazy. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to pull something on my computer. Or sending different patients to do things and trying to make me look incompetent. What? Do stuff like what? Dang. Hold on, y'all. This thing is really in here. Shoot. Okay. So that guy hasn't texted me in a few days, but he told me he's been going through so much, and plus he's been having to work a lot too, and is stressed out. But I still hope that he didn't lose interest. Oh wow! Plus they closed the store I work. Oh my goodness! They closed the store that she was working at. And all the red flags I saw and tried to ignore and stick it out, but the manager moving weird and having attitude was my last straw. Yeah, I feel you. Definitely feel you on that. But I've been asking about him to other readers and been getting positive reads. That gives me hope. Okay, that's good, JD. And then send to another store and everyone acting like they all don't know what they're doing. Oh, wow. So they're just giving you a hard time, JD. Also, I got an update when it comes to my little sister situation. She got a reading from one of my friends that does her on TikTok, and she feels better than before, though still in her feels. What did she get from the person on TikTok? I'm glad that she's seeking some guidance. I asked this other reader today if I should wait for him to reach out. She got the Lovers, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Okay. And every time they close the store I work, they extend the time I'm under contract at my home store. Oh wow. What you mean they extend the time? So you be working overtime? She basically said yes, I should wait, but the other readers basically got the same messages too. Good, then yeah, I would trust what they saying then. I'm sending for yes to know. Will I be able to find another site and get another job offer before the end of this month? Okay, heck, I hope he didn't get in trouble with the law again. I hope not. Technician typing wrong prescription. You all right, you gotta get his name, girl, so you can better look him up. JD technician typing wrong prescription. What is that? All right, Chevish, I'm gonna start on your yes or no, okay? But yeah, that's crazy. Sorry y'all going through so much with these jobs, y'all. That's crazy. He hasn't texted me since the day or of our day. That's what concerns me, but that's also his only other day off. Got it. I understand how you can be concerned. It makes sense. Thank you for dropping my prices, Chevish. I appreciate it. All right. So this is going to be for Chevish question. Chevish wants to know, hold on one second, y'all. Let me answer Chevish question. All right, so will Chevish be able to find another site and get another job offer before the end of this month? Chevish wants to know, will she be able to find another site and get another job offer before the end of this month? Let's see. Yes. Ace of coins. You got a yes straight away, right away. No, I signed on bonus for my home store. So every time I don't work there, it extends the time I take. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, I got you now. My friend Riri, aka she did the tarot reading for my little sister and said of the dude is gonna reach out either 18 months or 18 weeks, and when he does, his intention will be like bad. And my friend Riri, he called me love last time, so I take that he was probably still interested. Okay. I knew it. Yeah, you gonna get something, Chevish. You ain't gonna be without for too long. My friend Marie said of how to be careful and that to lead a dude through. Though my little sister would be okay, and she would get through this depression and will have self love and care. Yeah, so basically the same thing I was saying. That's beautiful. I love that for her. I'm so glad that she received that message. Like when he texted you, he called you love. Okay. You want to know what's funny? I remember asking you a question about why I was saying my birthday date and time, and you said that it was saying something about justice and not taking what I don't deserve. Yes, absolutely. The pharmacy technician at the other stores, they send me act like don't know what they are doing, and so entering things incorrectly and also trying to distract me. So I make an error. Yeah, nah, I would report them to the HR then, because y'all all should have the same training. Not standing for any BS that I don't have to, etc. I wonder if it was about that job. I'm sure it applied to whatever resonated. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure. Just teach you like not to settle for what you for less than. And I told you I've been seeing my birthday numbers too, so I could resonate with that too. I think you made the right decision with leaving because if they already acting crazy like that before you even start the job, just imagine. Shavis, you get another yes or no as well for free. Yep, and I'm so glad and happy. And Ruby also said of how my little sister will be financially good and good things are coming in for her. I love that. Oh God, like I know she's just so happy to hear that. Especially after going through that tragic situation. Hi, can I get a reading, please? Hi, Lovers Lane. So the way the free yes or no's work, they are with donation. So once you donate, then you can go ahead and get a free yes or no with that donation. Okay. Today was my graduation from training too. That's crazy. So you just made sure you stayed enough to get paid for your training. You funny. Got out there quick. Now my little sister, she likes my friend and is going to pay for tarot readings from her. Is getting into tarot though. She's still getting into it. She's skeptical. Okay, well that's good that she's going through a familiar person that can help her to get more comfortable with readings. That's great. I'm happy for your sister. Thank you, Chevish. Appreciate it. Okay. JD, okay, go ahead and first off, Chevish, do you have another yes or no you want to ask me? If not, then JD, go ahead and start posting your questions. Thank you all as well for coming into the chat. Make sure y'all like the chat, please. Thank you. That way, other people that's looking for readings can come into here if they feel led. When she told me that she felt better and how accurate it is, I was so hyped that she is like how I was in the beginning when I started getting into tarot. Nice. That's what's up. I can wait. Okay, cool. JD, you are it's time for your questions whenever you're ready. But yeah. That's good. I'm glad she's getting some good guidance. Blue Star. That's what's up. And it can help her a lot. Like I feel like if I would have had like tarot like when I was younger, like early 20s, I probably wouldn't have made some of the mistakes I made. Because I would have just had that, I would have had the guidance. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have made so many mistakes. Yeah. Okay, so you want to know what can you expect next week at work? Let's see what's going on for you, JD. Next week at work. All right. And I'm going to complete that contract and move. Am I going to complete the contract and move on? Okay. 1 second. Why is something crazy like that? Okay. So this first question is for JD. JD wants to know, what can she expect at work next week? This is for JD. What can JD expect at work next week? Okay, so you are coming out as the Queen of Pentacles, but you're coming out Queen of Pentacles reversed, which, I mean, obviously due to the nature of your situation, I can understand why it's hard for you to ground yourself when you get into work, when you go into work, because of all the stuff that's going on. You also have the Nine of Swords here. So you could have a lot of anxiety around the workplace. I just sense a lot of uneasiness. I would say one tip that I could say for you before you go into work, like practice some type of meditation or some type of grounding exercise, because I do see like when you just go in there straight from home, your energy already kind of like feeling off because of the environment you in, and that can kind of cause a lot more negative energies to come towards you. Okay, so do work on protection before you go into your job. You can even put like a tourmaline, like this is a black tourmaline, but you put that inside your bra, wherever it's convenient, your pocket. Keep something like this on you, and it's to repel negative energy, pretty much. But I do see you needed to do some grounding routines to try to help the energy not to come so strongly at you. Now we got 3 of coins here, and we have the Ace of Wands here too. So let's look at this 3 of coins to the Ace of Wands. Tell me more about this 3 of coins to the Ace of Wands for JD. Well, we have the Magician here. And we have 3 of coins to Ace of Wands. So 3 of coins is the work card. It's the partnership card. It's like people collaborating. Ace of Wands is like a new beginning or a fresh start. And then we have the Magician here as well. So I really do feel like next week you really are going to try to go into it with a more optimistic mindset. I feel like this is because you may be feeling like, let me see. 9 of Wands reversing and the 7 of Cups here. It seemed like if somebody was trying to like give you a hard time or like throw you off, it seems like they're going to end up getting caught doing something, because this person coming out as a Queen of Wands reverse. So I don't know if it's a female that you're having issues with in particular, but I feel like she's going to end up, because whoever this energy is, it's like they're going to end up doing something they're not supposed to do. And that could cause things to kind of finally balance out, because maybe the overseer manager will see this as well. Like this person been making mistakes, because you have a Tower here. This person been making mistakes. But then you have the Hierophant here as well. Okay, so the Hierophant does talk about contracts. So let's look at this contract energy, because I do see the contract coming out. When is this contract supposed to be over with? Because I see you being able to get up out of this contract soon. But like I said, maybe with this person out your way or these people out your way, it helps you to get through these last couple of weeks, months, whatever this is. So like I said, I don't know who this person is here. There's a Queen of Wands upside down. Like I said, this is a coworker or another supervisor, but it's like they end up getting like caught doing something that they're not supposed to do, or they've been doing it wrong, and they finally get caught. So again, I don't know who this is, but again, I feel like them being out your way will help you to be able to navigate these next couple weeks. That's why I say do some protection work, because usually when you do protection work or you grounding yourself, like they can cause like a return to sender. So if this person is intentionally trying to get you in trouble, or they're teaching you wrong things, or they're doing wrong things to where you have to pick up their slack, like it'll backfire on them. That's what I'm believing that Spirit is telling you, to do some protection work. to repel that energy. So you might find next week, even though you go into the week like a little heavy because you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sick of working with these people. It seems like it's gonna come out in your favor as far as like what you've been dealing with. Okay. The scheduler purposely did not post where I'm working. This guy wants to transfer me to his store so I can trust. So can I trust that he is genuine in trying to move district? Okay. I'm going to look into that as well. So you saying that the scheduler is purposely not telling you where you're working at? Okay. Is there any other person that you feel like is causing friction at work too? Moving to his, okay. Maybe that's why I'm seeing the contract, but then I'm seeing the hangman reverse, which is you being able to leave something, not feeling tied down. But I will look into that for you. But yeah, is there because I'm getting feminine energy. They don't have to be feminine though, because men and women have masculine and feminine energy. But I'm seeing a Queen of Wands as somebody that's doing some underhanded stuff, malicious stuff. The scheduler, Mary Ann, my store manager, and Hazel, the technician. Okay, yeah, somebody gonna get caught doing something they ain't supposed to do, or it's gonna the smoke clears. So if they've been getting away with something or not doing their job correctly, then it seems like they're gonna get caught. Like a mistake is gonna be made, and it's gonna get them caught. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to be next week, but this could be the coming weeks when it comes to this person. However, as you continue to go into work with like grounding yourself or some type of protection work, you will start to notice how the tables start turning and how the energy will start to backfire on whoever these people are and their intentions. So I would highly suggest you do some protection work, going to work with protective stones, something to keep your energy safe. Okay? All right. Let's look at the next question you have. For JD, is she going to be able to complete the contract and move on? Clear course is great too. Will JD be able to complete the contract and move on? JD be able to complete the contract and move on. You could try clear quartz, or I would just you could ask spirit for guidance on what crystal you should use. I mean, personally, like I said, I like black tourmaline. To me, that's a really good one because it, is black, it repels. As far as clear quartz, let me see if that's a good crystal for protection. Let me just read off the list and see which one. Hold on. Smoky quartz. Okay, so smoky quartz. You can also get evil eye bracelet, necklace. Yeah. Okay, so crystals of protection. Amethyst defines boundaries, reduce anxiety, bring a sense of control and assertion and authority. This other one says prehnite. I never heard of that one before. Prehnite. Labradorite. Have you heard of labradorite before? Obsidian. A lot of people know what obsidian is. Smoky quartz. Yep, Chevish is on here. And black tourmaline is which I was showing you. I looked this up on Google, by the way. So you can type this in yourself, JD. But apparently these are the first 6 that popped up for protection. So if you got any of these, I will use. Okay. All right. So let's get to your question you asked. If you're going to be able to complete the contract and move on. And the cards that I got for you is the star. Okay. Star card here. And you have a judgment card. And you have here the 3 of Wands and the 6 of Coins. So let's look at this. So star is wish fulfillment. Anytime I see the star card, that's automatically wish fulfillment for me. You also have the judgment card. So let's look at that. Let's look at the judgment card. Why is the judgment card here? Okay, judgment card clarified by the Lovers and the Son of Swords. I'm assuming this is the person you have been communicating with that wants to move you over to their store because of maybe they like your work ethic and stuff. So I do feel like you are going to go towards a different location because you have judgment here, okay? And you have the Lover. So you already kind of are making a decision that you're going to end up leaving the store you're at just because of the environment and things like that. So this is an outlet. This person coming towards you, and it seems like they really do like your work. Like they like your work ethic with the 6 of coins here. So they want to collaborate. So I feel like you're going to end up freeing yourself from this other job, this other location, and taking up the offer that this other person is offering to you with the Lovers. And you have the 3 of Wands here. You have tourmaline. Definitely use tourmaline then. I would charge it. So if you could sit it in the moonlight, I think it's still a little bit over full moon, but sit it into the moonlight and just charge it. And then put your intentions on it. What do you want to use it for? Because you got to activate crystals. Clarify the 3 of Wands. So yeah, I do see 4 movement. Your 3 of Wands turns into a 2 of Wands. So definitely 4 movement. And you just really gonna be figuring out like what you want to do with this this opportunity. But you do have an opportunity to leave the current position. After some consideration, I think you are going to take him up on his offer because you guys are both coming out like communicating back and forth. You see here the Daughter of Swords, Son of Swords. So I do feel like you're going to end up taking up his offer. So something that may have seemed far away from you with the 3 of Wands, now it seems more tangible with the 2 of Wands. Like you're actually able to move faster than you thought you could. So yes, I will say it looks like you are going to leave behind that store you're at and go towards the other one. Okay. Yum, hibachi. That sounds good. Okay, so next question. Let me see. You want to know if the guy that's trying to transfer you, is he genuine? Is that your next question? I want to make sure. What kind of hibachi you got? Shrimp, chicken, steak? No, let's switch it. Okay. Oh, steak and shrimp. That sounds good. What kind of vegetables you be getting? I like to get like little zucchini and stuff in mine. Fried rice, noodles, and veggies. Yum. Yeah, I like when they put them chunks of zucchini in it. Them big old chunks. That sound good and filling. I like hibachi. Zucchini, carrots, etc. Yeah. I like hibachi. It's good. Have you ever tried that mushroom soup that they be serving? Like they'll serve it as an appetizer with like usually a salad. It's really good. I want to know more about the people at work who've been causing problems because they are very discreet with it and just want to know how to navigate the problem a little bit more. You should try it, Ari. It's really good for you. It's good for your gut. Okay, I got you, JD. Let's look at this. So you want to know more about the people at your job who've been causing problems because they're very discreet. Give me more information about these people at JD's job that's been causing problems. Excuse me. So we do have the Daughter of Swords here. Let me clarify the Daughter of Swords, because this could be, Daughter of Swords can be considered a gossiper depending on the energy. Let me just look more. Tell me more on the Daughter of Swords. We have the World. Clarify the World to me. What is this signifying with the Daughter of Swords? I feel like okay, hold on. I kind to see what's going on. Now, I'll ask you this, JD. Like, do you have to deal with customers or anything? Or answer to someone? Okay. Okay. So whoever this person is, like the energy I'm picking up from the cards, this person gets kind of like envious at the way that you are able to build a rapport with customers, or the way that people compliment you or give you compliments. This could be somebody that's been at that job and they feel jealous a little bit. I would say jealousy, because jealousy would be the only way that a person would have an issue with you without a true issue. So this seems like somebody that doesn't really, they're intimidated because people connect with you, or you're good with customers. People compliment how nice you are or something like that. It's because the only reason I'm saying this, you have the Queen of or Daughter of Swords, right? But then you have the World and you have 3 coins. The Daughter of Swords is really good at communicating. She's really good at figuring out what people need or getting right down to the issue. The World card is the people, how they view you, okay? And then the 3 of coins is your job. So this is somebody that could be people, or someone that can be envious of the rapport you have at work, okay? Now, we do have the Sun card here. Now, let me look at this. Okay, so I don't know if you are African American, or if you are a person of color, or if the people around you are white, or what. The only reason I'm saying this is because the the Queen of Wands is here, and she's a Black woman. Okay, are the people that work around you, are they white or lighter colored? Spanish. Okay, got it. Okay. So this is coming off like they are jealous of the fact that you're a Black woman. You're so cute. This is coming off like they're jealous of the fact that you are a Black woman and you are doing your job so well. Okay. I'm not trying to just pull the race card, but it's coming off like that. It's coming off like they don't feel like you should be able to do your job as efficiently as you are. So they are intentionally causing things to mishaps, things like that. That's why you have the Ten of Swords here, okay? Because they're intentionally causing mishaps, okay? Now, this could be them trying to get you up out of there, trying to get you to quit, something like that. Let's look at the Ten of Swords. Yeah, they don't feel like you should have the position you have, or that you should be where you are at. They don't feel like that. That Nine of Coins is a card of like them feeling like, how could she, or how dare she think she's one of us with the Nine of Coins. Okay, the Nine of Coins is like how people view your resources or what you bring. Okay, yeah. And you have the Death card, which is why I told you they are trying to get you to quit or get you to get fired with the Death card, an ending to your job. Ten of Cups is here, all right? But I told you, I feel like that this is going to turn around in your favor. Yep. This is going to turn around in your favor, okay? And I do see you taking on a position that, or let's just say this, okay? You're going to get your Ten of Cups out of the situation regardless of what they're trying to do. And I do feel like you are going to go elsewhere, but not because you were forced, but this is because you want to. Okay. Because like I said, there's someone who wants you on their team. Now he could also be a fellow Black person or whatever. But he has been asking you to come over there. Maybe because he feels like, you know, he likes your professionalism or he likes how efficient you are. Okay. But bottom line, it is jealousy and it's a little bit of racism going on with this job. Okay. Typical, you know how it can be when you're a very intelligent, very well educated Black woman in a job or facility where there are a lot of white or Hispanic women. And unfortunately, we are seeing a lot more racism because of the state of the country. So it's not surprising to me that I'm seeing it come out in your reading. They're very subtle with it because they're not trying to get in trouble. But like I said, they may not get in trouble for the racism part, but they'll probably get in trouble for something else they're doing. Okay, it'll catch up to them. However, I see you getting up out of it and just moving forward, you know. So that's what I'm getting for the women at your job that you work around. So basically, if you were thinking that that's what it was, yeah, that's what it is. You know how sometimes you're like, oh, I don't want to throw race in there. This is one of them situations where you got to throw race in there because that's definitely what's going on. Okay. All right, JD, you get a free yes or no with your donation. So you can go ahead and drop that whenever you're ready. All right. Also, I would just tell you too, as far as like how to deal with it, like I said, do protection work, do a lot of protection work. Like I said, go in there, you got some tourmaline, put that on yourself, your egg cleanse, whatever you need to do, evil eye bracelets, whatever you need to do to repel the negative energy. Because that's all they're doing is just sending evil eye your way. You know what I'm saying? Will Mary get exposed for these problems? Let's see. For JD, will Mary get exposed for these problems? Will Mary get exposed for these problems? Let me just keep going. Four of Wands reversed. And the Mother of Coins. Let's look at this Four of Wands reversed here. I'm just going to get an extra card to clarify that Four of Wands reversed. Clarify by the Hierophant. Okay. Yes, but it will not be right away. It's been kind of like a buildup of things. Because you are fixing everyone's mistakes, it seems like when you leave is when the tower crumbles. Okay, because the people are going to be, they're not going to know what to do. So if she's like the supervisor or whoever the trainer or whatever she is, and she hasn't been really doing her job, she's been kind of leaning on you to fix her slack, there's going to be people that come in behind you, maybe new workers, and she's not going to train them correctly. Because the Four of Wands is like, it's the stability goes backwards, and she comes as a Mother of Coins. So she has maybe a higher position, or she has a position where she can make the call on something. But with the Hierophant here, like I said, this is the upper boss, and they're not going to like these mistakes. So she's going to have to answer for herself. So again, I don't know if she's a supervisor or what, but she's going to have to answer to the big boss. It's going to be too many mistakes. Okay. So in short, yes, but it's going to take some time. It seems like it'll happen once she gets some new people in there. New people behind you. She needs to be exposed. She will. She will. She definitely will. Like I said, especially since she's been trying to, you know, put it all on you or make you feel like you got to clean up her mess. So yeah, you go home crying. Oh, that's what they want you to do too. They want you to go home crying. But I'm telling you, you start practicing that protection work before you go to work. Hell, read Psalms 91. Look, I'm gonna put it in your chat. Psalms 91. Okay. And some other ones I could send you in the chat. But yeah, if you got a Bible, that would be a good thing to use right now to repel your enemies. Let me see. I don't know if it was truly towards me, but I seen her do some stuff that I felt like was towards me. Who, Shevish? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see your question. Okay, hold on 1 second. Psalms 91, Psalms 121, Psalms 32. Yes, ma'am. There you go. Psalms is great for you to speak over yourself when you need protection. Those Psalms verses. So I would tell you, get into a habit of speaking those things over yourself. Again, like I said, some protection work. It all will help you. You will notice it. You will notice, and you'll just be kind of chuckling to yourself because you know what's going on. They make a mistake, and they boss is like, "Oh, what's going on here? I see that this." They're like, "Oh, we'll fix it." You know what I'm saying? And the whole time you like, "Yeah, I know what's going on," because you know your enemies will be made your footstool. Okay. Okay, Shevish, yes or no? Was this other female flex worker being shady, had some sort of beef or animosity towards me? I don't know if it was truly towards me, but I seen her do some stuff that I felt like was towards me. I don't even check. I don't even know chick, and she was acting weird. Like when we were working, I bent down to grab something from the bottom shelf, and my phone the next time fell out of my pocket, and she said or did something, and the manager that was training us was like, "See, you're a drama. You welcome, JD." Okay, let's see. All right, so was the other female flex worker being shady or had some sort of beef or animosity towards Shevish, the other female flex worker? Clarify the Empress for her being shady or having some type of beef. So the Empress do come out. That's a feminine energy. And you had a Nine of Swords here too. So she really did try to keep it under wraps, but I do feel like that the Nine of Swords, it can talk about someone who is like, let me just kind of look, because I want to see what the Nine of Swords represents with the mental. I know it can represent someone who is mentally unstable, but I wonder what else it can represent. Hold on. Swords. Mental health. Anxiety, worry, sleeplessness often represents period of intense mental anguish characterized by obsessive thoughts, nightmares, and feelings of being overwhelmed. Sinful inner self, anxiety or worry. Hey, boo. Yes, you look beautiful. Okay. Let me look at this Nine of Swords a little bit more, because I'm feeling like this was her intentions towards you. This was her to knock you down a notch. Okay, Empress always comes off as a super confident woman. She knows who she is. She's beautiful. She's very pretty. But if you are a jealous person, it can come off as a person being cocky or intimidating. So for the Nine of Swords to come out, it kind of makes me feel like that was her intentions towards you, was to make you stressed out at the job. Let's look at the Two of Pentacles reversed. Clarified by the Mother of Cups, okay? So, Two of Pentacles reversed to the Mother of Cups here. It does seem like that she was trying to throw you off track. She had plans to. And Mother of Cups could signify somebody who maybe is overly invested, okay? So she may have seen you as competition to her, and that's why she was like, trying to undermine you when y'all was kind of training, because she seems like her energy was to be competitive. And like I said, she was too invested in this job with her coming out as a Mother of Cups. So I don't know, like, she was new to, or what? Because she's coming off like she got some sense of loyalty to this. Right. There was nothing to be competitive, but it comes from a place of intimidation. I'm donated today. Okay, thank you. She seemed like she's jealous or something. Yeah, I mean, the Queen of Cups can be someone who overly assumes or they overly read people, because a Queen of Cups is also very intuitive. This might be overly intuitive, overly reading someone's energy. So she probably thought like you was one of them types that she needs to humble, whatever. But it seemed like it's coming from a place of intimidation. Yeah, because as soon as I'm seeing in my head like what's going on and I can feel the energy, she's looking at you like, oh, she thinks she know everything, or oh, she thinks she too good or whatever. It's just like it's already that type of energy, and she's the type of person where she think when she knows something about, she's the type of person when she thinks something about somebody, she thinks that's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah, that's how she is. Um, just really silly, but that's what I'm seeing from her. Just real immature, childish stuff. Like, you don't even know me. Like, you don't already assume that you know me or that you know who the type of woman I am just because of how I look or whatever. Like, it's stupid. There it is, right there. You came to the job looking nice and had with an yep, that's what it was. Yep. And she was overly assuming your personality. I even had a girl tell me, yeah, she was assuming your personality, assuming who you was, assuming because of how you looked. Yep. Shallow. She thinking you shallow. Look at her. She one of them type of females. It's like, girl, you don't even know me. For real. How you gonna try to act crazy? You don't even know me. Very much so. Very weird. But that's honestly, I've seen that happen so many times where girls be doing that to each other when they start working a new job. It be a competition. Like, we all here for the same thing. Right. So, but you welcome. You're welcome, girl. Yeah, that's crazy. But at least that wasn't your cup of tea. So you left, and like I said, you gonna get something else. I would obviously apply to something else now, but I mean, you're gonna get something quick. Your job history speaks for itself. Um, so yeah, I definitely would go ahead and start applying to other stuff. All right. Let me see. Okay. I peeped it. Thank you, Shakira. You didn't have to do that, but okay. Can everybody say happy birthday to Sushi in the chat? Today is her birthday. Make sure y'all say happy birthday for the ones that's in here. I peeped it. She was one of the red flags I had noted before the management was acting weird. Yeah, see, nah. Okay. So, yes, today is Sushi's birthday, Gemini season. Okay. Go ahead and put them down, please. And then I'm going to put happy birthday to you so everybody knows your birthday. Oh, let me see. Where's my emojis at? Try to find them. See here. What time do your party start? I can't remember what you told me. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Chevish. I appreciate it. So just letting Sushi type up or Shakira type up her questions whenever she's ready to drop them. Girl, Antoine is calling all my friends BF to see if there's a way to make. Wait, huh? He calling all of your friends BF to see if there's ways to make money, but the BFs ain't telling the GF. Hold on, girl. The BF ain't telling the GF what's going on to tell me. So I just find it funny he keep reaching out to people. Wait. So he's calling your friends boyfriends to see if there is a way to make money. But the boyfriends are not telling the girlfriends what's going on to tell me. So you just find it funny he keep reaching out to people that you know. What? What kind of jobs is he trying to do? What? Okay. He got to be in a real pickle because for him to be just reaching out to people like he a contractor, sir, what? He probably like, yeah, let me put some gas in the let me work at your car shop. Let me put some gas in people's car. Like, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. What's wrong with you? Crazy. Okay. So you got wind of this, his behavior, which you kind of had already got a snippet of it. Okay. He's nuts. Okay. This is going to be for Shakira. She wants to know, why is Antoine reaching out to everybody but Shakira? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? She said thanks. You also get a bonus birthday question, boo. I always try to give y'all birthday questions when it's y'all birthday. Y'all just have to sometimes remind me because, look, I don't be knowing y'all signs all the way sometimes. Okay, let's get to it. All right. So we got the King of Cups. All right. This is a very emotionally driven energy. It's been a long time since he's felt this way as far as his money, and it's making him emotional. Okay, because he's used to always being able to have it. Okay, so the fact that he's reaching out like this is humbling him in a way because he's coming out as the King of Cups. Now we got the Wheel of Fortune here, and we have the Eight of Swords. So let's keep going. All right. Now, the Wheel of Fortune he's trying to turn around a situation, which we kind of know what's going on, with the Eight of Swords coming out as well. All right. So he don't want you to find out. He don't. But at the end of the day, let's look at this because the Son of Swords is here. Let me see. I don't know if so the boyfriends, I don't know if like when y'all was together, like if he kind of had some small talk with them on the side and they kind of told him what they do and how they make their money, and he was kind of like keeping that in mind for a rainy day. Excuse me. I'm kind of seeing it being like he don't want you to find out. He's embarrassed that he gotta ask these people, but at the end of the day, they have connections. So he's trying his best to like utilize his, I guess surroundings or people that he know. All right. Now the Five of Cups is here. That's why I say he's ashamed. He's ashamed that he even got to do this. Like he's used to being able to have it. Now we do have the Devil here. Okay, so let's look at that to the Queen of Wands. The reason why he's not asking you is because he know how he did you. So you can't bite the hand that feeds you. You can't burn bridges. You can't burn bridges with people because then you might have to really need them. And I think like he's not asking you because he know how he did you. He know how he did you. And so he's a little bit afraid to ask you. Okay. But even though they're your friends, he connected with the guys, right? So he's just simply trying to utilize his resources. He like, yeah, I know they know Shakira, but I don't care about that. Shoot, they got jobs. They could offer me little side gigs, little side hustles. Like, I'm here to make a buck. I don't care about none of that friend stuff. Okay? He don't care about that. But like I said, he's ashamed to talk to you about it because, again, he knows how he did you. And he really don't want you to. So the Queen of Wands can be very fiery in her response or in her nature. So I don't know if this is him being afraid that you're going to kind of retaliate on him or you're going to clown him or you're going to tell people about him. Like, I don't know why, but he's got the Three of Swords with this. So it just seemed like he crossed the bridge he shouldn't have burned, or he burned the bridge he should have crossed. You get what I'm saying? I see him contacting you? Okay, so that's like really what I'm seeing is just him. He made some connects through you, and he's trying to make some money, basically, to get out of a situation. So, will Antoine contact Shakira? And if so, when? Will he contact her? And if so, when? Hold on. Obviously, he ain't gonna do it right now because he's not in a good spot. His money toe up. He's not really working. His money toe up. So I don't see him doing it right now. He's wanted to, but like I said, he's indecisive because of what he has going on. So is he gonna reach out when he get his money straight? Two of Cups. He do plan to come back to you, but right now he don't want to come to you in his energy. He don't. He's embarrassed. So let's see when. Because he do plan to come back. Yeah, the Ace of Coins, see? He know he gotta have his stuff together. Let's look at when he's gonna come back. Let's see him just holding off until he get his stuff in order. When is he coming back? That's fair, because you a burden. Yes, he is. And he's embarrassed that he even got to ask people for money or help, like, to do odd jobs or whatever for money. Okay, we got the Empress. So when is he gonna come back to you? Taurus is Libra. When is he gonna come back to Shakira? Reaching out. So you got it sooner than later. Excuse me. Sorry. Now the Empress can represent your birthday. To me, I feel like Empress it could be your birthday. So he could reach out today. I mean, to say happy birthday, it would be something little. But as far as him doing like an in-depth conversation with you and telling you like what's going on, he may keep it real short. He may reach out and say happy birthday. The reason why I say it's a small form of communication with him is because you have the Son of Swords. But you have the Eight of Wands, which is the Wands is the fastest moving, almost faster than Swords. Okay? And then the Empress is here, which is you on your birthday. You see? So he could, and then there's balloons here, so that also kind of can give me a sign that he may say happy birthday to you because he knows your birthday. Based on what you probably putting on Facebook, your pictures and all that, he could see it. So he may say happy birthday. Like I said, it's a small gesture of communication, nothing too big. Okay. But as far as like y'all having like a reconciliation, because I just see him being insecure because of his money. You know, Capricorns are the money ain't right. They get different. So when is it gonna be a reach out for a reconciliation? When are they gonna have a more in-depth combo? Reconciliation time. Yeah. With the Tower, Ten of Wands, he gonna be going through something for a little bit. I will say that. With the Tower, the Ten of Wands, it's like he gonna be going through the mud a little bit. Fortune. And the Swords. New time frame. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. It's not giving me a time frame on these cards. Let me try to see if I can get it from another deck because it's just kind of showing me that he don't plan on reaching out until he's good to go. Okay, so could this be a few months from now or a few weeks from now? What is this? Give me some months or weeks. I keep getting tens. I don't want to say no October though. That would be way too far out. When is he gonna reach out? Six of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Okay, so Six of Wands did come out. We are in the month of June. Let Let me see if I have anything else that can show me more. Because what I'm picking up from him is he wants to reach out. He wants to reach out, but he know he ain't got his stuff together. So there's going to be a lot of in and out with his mindset. However, I am still getting the month of June. I am getting June right here with the 6 of Wands. Anything else about timing? 6 of Wands, but anything else? 8 of Wands. Okay. He may just go ahead and reach out. He may just go ahead and reach out for your birthday, and then you guys may have a second discussion this month. Because I'm getting 6 of Wands, and I got 8 of Wands, which 8 of Wands is the speed of how quickly he comes back towards you. And I got it twice. I got it in this deck, and I got it in this other deck. But like I said, as far as time frame, I'm seeing 6 of Wands. So it could very well still be June. It could very well still be June that he comes back to you. But he got to get some stuff in order. Until his money right, he don't plan to come back to you because he feels embarrassed. Like I said, he went from being all the way up here to now he down here. And that's not a good feeling. So I see him trying to gather resources to get himself back somewhere in the middle. He's still not going to be 100%, but enough. So that's why I said he still may reach out in the month of June. It's not really giving me too much time, but I think it's because his energy is so wishy-washy because of his situation. So he's kind of basing it around his situation, basically. Okay. Last question. Do you see him able to get back on that boat? Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's try and be able to get back on that boat, even with the charges that he got, or the charge that he got. Will he be able to get back on that boat with the charge that he got? Excuse me. So you got the Strength card. I mean, let's look at the Strength card, because usually it's a signifying yes card. But we got the Death card here. He's gonna have to, okay. So he got that jail time. What did they tell him? I'm wondering if they told him he has to pay a certain fine. You know how like courts will give you that option to pay a fine or something and it won't stick to you? Or you could just pay it off and maybe do some. You get what I'm saying? Because I see him being able to get around this charge. Not necessarily like he's not gonna have to take care of it, but it's not gonna stop him from getting on the boat. It's a fine. Okay. So he's still gonna be able to get on that boat. He has a Strength card here, so he's still gonna be able to get back on the boat. The Death card did come out, so that's why I said he's gonna be able to like come to a completion with this court stuff or this ticket that he has. Okay. He's very worried about it too, though. I do see him possibly talking to some attorneys to figure out what his rights are or what he can do. Okay, I do see that. So he is worried, but I feel like that with the Ten of Swords here, he do have a deadline. And he's worried about meeting. That's why he's hustling so much, because he's trying to pay this off. So that way he can get back on there. Right now, it's seeming like he can get it. If he could continue the pace that he's going when it comes to getting the money, he'll be able to pay this off. But if he like stops or he don't get no job, no odd job or nothing, it could backfire. So right now with the energy he's currently under, yes, he will get back on the boat. Okay. But he is going to have to pay something, which is a 10 of Pentacles here. Now, I don't know how much he got to pay. I don't know how much the court slapped him with. I don't know. And with Brad, will this turn into something or just a friendly thing? Okay. So, yeah, I don't know about Mr. Antoine. He got himself caught up in a pickle for real. All right. So, with Brad, will their connection, him and Shakira connection, turn into something romantic, or will it just continue to be friendly? Shakira and Brad, will it turn into a romantic connection between these two? or will continue to be friendly. All right. Your energy is the Nine of Wands. Okay. It's almost like you're shielding your heart because of what happened. Okay. As much as you would like for y'all to kind of go further, you kind of already know. It's not that you know that he's not your type. It's just that you know right now that you're trying to rebuild yourself back up. You're trying to create stability again for yourself as a woman, right? And so you feel like at the end of the day, it just doesn't make sense to go in that direction. You know what I'm saying? You got the Hermit here too. So I feel like you'll think about it. It'll definitely be on your mind. However, like I said, you're trying to work on rebuilding yourself. If he could stick around and he could be consistent though, I feel like over time it could happen, but it just ain't gonna happen no time soon. Because you don't want him to become a Knight of Wands towards you, and you feel like that's happened as soon as you gave someone a chance, they kind of switched up. So I just see you taking it slow. There's potential there, but that's based on how you feel. Hey, Magical Indigo, how are you? How are you doing this afternoon, Magical Indigo? How you feeling today? Thank y'all for the light too. I appreciate it. Who else is still here that has questions? Thank you for your donation, Magical Indigo. Hello. How are you feeling today? I was on PayPal. My phone didn't let me answer. I also sent. You did? Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Let me send it back to you. I'm sorry. Oh, you almost said, okay. I was going to say, oh my goodness. I would have felt so bad, especially because I know it's your son's birthday. Okay, you almost did. Okay, good. I'm glad you caught yourself. Okay, well, whenever you're ready, I will go ahead and get you taken care of. Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah, you fixed it. Okay, good. And couldn't test. Sorry, sometimes I need time to answer back. No, you're fine. No need to be sorry. Yeah, no, you're completely fine. It is okay. Well, his dad did not want to send him 100. Why? Why he not sending him 100? My son wanted a game. Why he couldn't send him the money for his birthday? So he just said he couldn't even give him a little something. He just left him dry. He knew it was his birthday. He could have gave him something. Because he said if he don't see him, What? Is he on child support? The dad? Cause who says that? About he don't see him, he don't send money. Like that don't even make sense. That's crazy. But he can buy himself a car. Selfish. You put him on, you just waiting. And then ask me if I want to pay his car note. What? He's an Aries. Oh, yeah. Yeah, them Aries, they be selfish. They be full of it and selfish. I already know my two kids, older kids, dad is an Aries and selfish. Very selfish. So I can completely understand. Yeah. He don't like to pay child support either. I put him on in 17, so I hope they don't try to pull one over on me. He should get back pay. Now with him being 18, I'm trying to think, would it go to you? Would it go to your son because he's 18, or would it go to you? It depends on your state because I can't remember. I don't know if your son would get it or you would get it, but they will get him for back pay. Yeah, you just gotta report it. If you already have filed it and he ain't been paying, you may have to take it to like a prosecutor for child support, and then they'll enforce it. But then they gonna say, "Woo," because he probably owe you for life. He because it rack up so quick, and that's what these men don't be understanding. When they don't pay child support, they be thinking, "Oh, it ain't gonna catch up to me." I give it a year or two tops. They be in the hole, and they can't get out until it's all the way paid off. So they be mad. But it's like, how you get mad? That's your fault. Yes, man. When my dad died, he tried to make me take care of him. So he tried to kill me and broke my arm because I said, I am not paying for you. What? Well, I'm glad you up out of that. Because he was abusive too. Nah. I'm glad you got out of that. He should have went to jail, for real. Did he go to jail for being domestic? Nah, he should have went to jail. Why he didn't go to jail? Or did he? He should have been behind them bars. Child abuse, all of that. No. And the mama was in, and it always be, I'm telling you, anytime it's an abuser, it always be an enabling mother right behind them. They turn a blind eye. Yeah, see, nah. They should have both been in jail. Both of them. Hey, she finally went down for you. She be fighting her sleep. She bigger now, so she know what we be trying to do. She ain't like Jacob. So he's still kind of going with the flow of things. She like, nah, y'all ain't gonna put me down for bed. They were poor, so they were mad. My dad was a moneymaker. So did you press charges or what happened? That's horrible. It just grinds my gears when people hurt children. I just don't understand it because I punched him in the face for kicking me out the house. Oh, so they was trying to do saying you were domestic. They was trying to get you caught first. So that see. They was trying to make it seem like you were abusive. Yeah. That's horrible. Well, you know what? Let the legal system do what it's got to do as far as the child support. And you know what? He don't want to be there for your son. Screw him. That's how I feel. Screw him. Some of these men don't deserve time of day from these kids that they abandon. So, sorry that your son had to experience being let down on his birthday. But you know what? You mom, you got him. I know you're going to take him to do some stuff today or whenever. So, he's still going to have a good time. Well, that's on him. That's his karma. He can be old and lonely. That's his fault. As long as you got baby boy, that's all that matter. You know what I'm saying? And take him to enjoy himself. Are you still taking him to Coney Island, or was that just his idea? I know you said something about Coney Island yesterday. But you feel me? Aries are so gritty, and Nars, hello, he still live with roommates, saying he's in stocks. How old is this man? You know what? It don't even matter because he's an Aries. Yeah, I know about Aries. Trust me. I know all about Aries. But you did a card reading for him. He's 45. Oh, see, a man child, basically. That's embarrassing. You ain't got none. You ain't got none for yourself, but you wanna take from your child. That's what he get. That's what he get. Do he have any other children, or is it just your son? That's what losers do. Only yours. Oh, okay. That's what losers do. They get mad because they can't. They feel like they can't level up, so they get mad at everybody else. But no. Yeah, you did the right thing, and you got your son. And like I said, turn this day positive for him. You know, whatever that is you're finna do, whether you take him out or you buy his favorite cake or whatever, just make it all about him, and he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right. I wouldn't even care about the dad at this point because you know what? He's already showed that he's inconsistent. Let me see if he wants a love reading from you. Who wants a love reading? You want a love reading, or who? Your son? Oh, okay. Yes. Bring him on. It'd be nice to meet him. I'm gonna put it in the chat too and put his happy birthday to him. Let's put this in here for him. Let's see. I'll find the emojis. I love Geminis. Y'all just turning up. This y'all season. Where they at? Okay, here they are. Okay. How you spell your son's name? I'm gonna put it in my chat for him. Yeah, because he always asking, but I will take a general. Let me go get him 1 second. He always wants to get a girl between me and you. You can get him high girls online. I think they men. Oh no. Testing Xbox. How you spell his name so I can put happy birthday in the chat for your son? Oh, I don't know, my eye itching so bad, y'all. Must got like a lash or something in my eye. Yeah, messing with him like that. Yeah, I feel like them people that be on them Xbox chats and stuff, they be weird. Julian, hi Julian, happy birthday, happy 18th birthday to you. It's nice to meet you. Let me put your name in this chat, okay? Make sure I spell your name right. Okay, there you go. Happy birthday, Julian. All right. I hope that you have a good day and that you get to do everything you want to do today, okay? All right. So you want a general. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get started for you, Magical Indigo, on your general reading. Okay. All right. So this is going to be for Magical Indigo. She wants a general reading. Let's see. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Thank you, Chevish. All right, so we got the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands did pop out, But we also have the Daughter of Wands here too. So I feel like the Five of Wands. So the Daughter of Wands is basically you deflecting any negative energy that's trying to come your way. People trying to come and ruin your, your day or whatever. It's like you are pushing forward despite the drama. Okay, that people are trying to bring to your door. You also have the Son of Cups here as well. Okay, thank you. I will take care of his question next. You also have the Son of Cups here too, and I feel like that is your son coming out. I keep feeling like that be your son that's coming out, and you focused on making a better life for him. I see you and your son got some things y'all want to do. Maybe y'all want to go travel. Maybe you want to take him places. So I see you just completely, just like turning your back on the drama because you feel like enough of that. You have given so much to the drama and things that have happened, but it's like you really do want to have a new start in your life. So I do feel like that these next couple months to year, I feel like you really gonna be pouring into your just into your life and trying to rebuild some things around yourself, and maybe like I said, maybe even planning some trips with your son, getting out, getting away. I just see you trying your hardest to like rebuild things around you. Okay. And you have a Queen of Pentacles here. Yep, I just told my friend he was mean to me today. The only friend I had just argued with me today. Yeah, I just see you like, look, you want to be mean and rude to me? Cool, you do your thing. But trust and believe I'm going to continue to push forward. Like, I'm not going to allow things to ruin my day anymore. Like, this is about my son. And I am, what's the word I want to say? Like when you are pretty much as a mother, you are fully invested in building a new life for you and your child. Okay. Because in your mind, this is just like you coming into a space where I feel like even with your finances, they're going to be changing too, but for the better. You got the Three of Coins and the Mother of Coins here too. Okay. So this could be like down the line, you end up getting a job or working something. Or if you don't have something like that, you may even decide to use some of your talents, your hobbies to make money. But you're going to find a way to like get out of this situation as far as even your finances. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So I just see your energy just shifting and you becoming more focused on things that you can control, which is your life, your parenting, all of that. Like and you're real protective over your son too. I feel a lot of that motherly energy coming out. You really want to give him a fresh start. And you have the Son of Wands to the Ace of Wands here too. And I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to your son, he wanna do stuff. Like he wanna travel, he wants to get out. So I feel like you're gonna be just again, that's gonna be your focus. It's just giving him a life that he deserves. These last couple years been rough for y'all. It's been a lot of stuff going on, but I see, like I said, you're getting to a point where you're getting up out of that and you're going to be able to really just breathe again and just like rekindle things, because I see him just, he wants to travel. He wants to do like new opportunities. It's just all the stuff he wants to do. And I just see you facilitating those dreams, those goals, those aspirations as a mother. And through that, you also find more strength for yourself. Because now that he's 18, he's able to make some decisions for himself, of course. And I just see you just embracing this new chapter for both of y'all. Because it's a new chapter for him and it's a new chapter for you. Okay? Yeah. So that's what I see. Like, I just see you just, you're embracing the new things coming your way. You are optimistic about it. And like I said, anybody that really just let you down and really just turn their back on you, you just saying to hell with them. And you just like, I could do this. I could keep moving forward. I don't need y'all, you know? Maybe at one point you thought you did, but it seems like you're just gaining more and more strength. You're gaining more and more strength for yourself. So this is a real beautiful reading because I see a lot of you just picking you. And I see a lot of, your son. He's adventurous. He's ready to take some experiences in life. He's just ready to spread his wings. And I see you as mom, and you're there to support him. And that's what matters right now to you. Okay? So that's what I'm getting in your general energy when it comes to what's going on around you. All right? Will you be live tomorrow? If not, can I ask? I plan to be unless there's something going on. Well, I know I got, what's tomorrow? Sunday? Yeah, usually my Sundays are chill. So what's up, Ari? All right, Magical Indigo, you can go ahead and drop your other question for your son. Yeah, I told him, why are you trying to not support me today? Yeah, I told that dude, if he won't be nice, then be out. Yep. I just see you being like fed up with like you fed up with the fake stuff. Like you over it. You like, look, whatever. Just, it's cool. It's all right. It's crazy how they get when it's supposed to be a nice day today. Exactly. But I see you still just, like I said, you're still going to make the best of it. When it comes to your son, you still going to do whatever with him and just make it memorable for him. And that's really what matters. Like, I'm supposed to be happy, but he mad. I didn't say I want you. Exactly. That's why I said you just, what's the word I want to say? It's almost like you're recalibrating the energy to be something more positive for you. He ruined your day today. Yeah. But I see you coming up out of that energy real quick, and you're gonna be like, you know what, it's cool. I'm gonna make my son happy. I'm gonna get him out or whatever y'all doing. It's like, it's about you, son. I'm not gonna let this ruin your day. You made it to 18 years old. That's a huge milestone. 18 is a huge milestone. Julian wants to know about if he will find real love and not the fake text. Okay, Julian, let's see what we got for you. Okay, so this is going to be for Julian. Julian wants to know if he is going to find real love and not the fake text, not the catfishers. So is Julian going to be able to find real love? Julian. Okay, let's see. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. So I would say that you are going to find real love. The Wheel of Fortune is a yes card, okay? Now you also have the 5 of Coins here. And you have the 2 of Wands. So let's look at these cards here. Why is the 5 of Coins coming out? You have the 2 of Swords here too. Now, I do feel like the 2 of Swords is how you feeling right now. You feeling like you don't know if you're talking to a fake person, a real person, like if they really who they say they are. And I just see you kind of like you gonna get away from the online. That's what I'm seeing. I see you getting away from it. Now you might come across someone where you are kind of like going into another phase of your life. So let's look and see what this is, because it is coming in your near future for you to meet someone and they be real. Tell me about the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna end up getting away from the online stuff, because it's too much people playing, and like I just see it hurting your feelings, especially if you are being transparent and stuff. But I do see a lover. Okay, now are you going away for school or anything, Julian? Let me look at this the 3 of Swords and the Lovers. Are you starting school? You have the Magician here, and you got the 7 of Wands reversed. Just trips with mom. Okay. Well, you got the Magician here. I'm gonna tell you something. You are somebody who you can really draw people into you. Like when you meet people, like let's say you are out with your mom and you see a really pretty girl or whatever. If you go up to talk to her or whatever, like you will be able to draw her in, and people will see that you are genuine when you talk to them. So this may be you kind of like connecting with people when you kind of out and you traveling or doing whatever with your mom. But I do see you getting away from the internet because it is hard to tell if these are real people or if they're male, female. It's hard to tell. So I see you getting away from that. And I see you going more into face-to-face interactions. But I will tell you, Julian, you are going to find someone. She's right there. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you, Julian. Okay. Where's the Julian person? I don't see them. Oh, Julian is Magical Indigo's son. He just turned 18. I told him now he's 18. He can get in the date app. Yes. And have like be on going on dates and stuff. Yeah. Because I see him meeting someone in person. And with the magician here, like he really is gonna be able to some people are just really good at that. Like they're good at like attracting people to them and things like that. And he definitely he has it here where he has people tend to take a likeness to him when they get to know him. So I don't see him having issues with attracting a cute girl. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he can. He's 18 now. This is a new phase. So Julian, just keep the faith that you are going to meet someone because you will. But I will say, as far as the internet, just kind of like the Xbox chats, like I wouldn't put too much emphasis into meeting someone that way. Yep. Yeah. He gonna have to go on some dates. Yeah, but I see him doing it though. I see him listening to you. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. He's attractive. So I see him, he's gonna listen to you, Mom. He is. He is. And he already know he already got a thought in his mind that the stuff on the Xbox is just not working. And he's tired of connecting with people and they don't be real or they be, trolls or whatever. He's tired of that. So yeah, I see it working out for him. I see it working out. He gonna have a cute girl that he gonna meet. So yeah, happy birthday again to you, Julian. I hope that you have a great day and that your mom is, you guys are able to bond today. He laughing. See? He know. Aw, I love it. Okay, let me see. You also get a free yes or no Magical Indigo for your donation. I got 4 cakes. Ooh. Okay, what's the flavor? Shoot. I love me a good cake now. Can I have a mind yes or no? I want to ask, will DNC relationship makes it 3 years? Okay, I got you after Ari. She nosy. You know how y'all Geminis is. Y'all like to see. Y'all like to get the tea. Y'all sure do. Y'all like to get the tea, honey. It said mid. I was confused. Oh, I know what she meant. She was just typing fast. It was all sliced in one. Red velvet, chocolate lava. Ooh, that sound good. Ooh, that sound good. See, I love me a good cake now. I sure do. I love caramel cake, y'all. I need to make it. I need to learn how to make it. I love caramel. Do y'all like caramel cake? I like caramel cake. That chocolate lava sound good though. That do sound good. I'm a chocolate lover, and I do like carrot cake. I gotta be in the mood for carrot cake, but carrot cake do be good when you want it. When you get a new friend, okay. You like a good cake too? See, I'm telling you. Okay, so this is gonna be for Magical Indigo. With Magical Indigo, get a new friend. Magical Indigo, get a new friend. Chocolate too, yeah, chocolate good. I can't do like the chocolate though. I watched that Matilda movie, y'all, and it messed with me. I ain't gonna when that boy ate that chocolate cake, y'all. It messed with me so bad. I can't eat just straight chocolate. It's got to have a little something else to it. Okay, so to answer your question, Magical Indigo, yes, this person is coming in as a father of swords and you're a mother of cups. So I feel like that this person is going to definitely be coming in very inquisitive about you, they may be good at conversation, things like that. And then your mother of cups energy comes out here too. So they're going to see you as a nurturer. They're going to see you as a mother. So they may obviously, know that you have a child and things like that. But I do feel like they are going to be coming in to you and trying to get to know you. You got this yogurt strawberry. Yogurt strawberry what? Is it like some them little strawberry bites that melt in your mouth or what? Is it a girl? I only have male friends. They always break me to make me want them. Okay, so so King of Swords is male, and then you got a Queen of Cups. So let's just say it this way. If you're not resonating really with the male energy or nothing like that, I mean, I would say too, it could possibly be a female as well. But I am seeing a man here, but also a woman's energy. So, but you are gonna get a new friend. Y'all heard about that OnlyFans star that got banned from OnlyFans for trying to sleep with two? Ew, what? Gross. Bonnie Blue. Ew. Your cup with strawberry at the bottom. Ooh, that sounds good. Is it like, do it come in them glass jars? I feel like I know what you're talking about, Magical Indigo. Is it like that French based yogurt company where it's like a glass jar? I don't know how a woman can want to sleep with somebody. That's disgusting. That's just like that person ain't got no soul. They are literally just a walking I don't even know, walking dead, because they ain't got no soul. Oh, it's plastic, has oatmeal at the top. Oh, that sounds good. You got that off Amazon? I be forgetting that Amazon do groceries. And honestly, I noticed that with these women wanting to sleep with all these men, it be white girls. I've been seeing a black woman with a similar story. Yeah, that's gross. Ew. Well, we know why. You know what I'm saying? Why society views that black women are whores, but that's disgusting. I will say that is really nasty, and I'm glad they banned her. She deserves it. Yeah, Julian said thanks. He's tired of them girls coming and leaving every day like it's a joke. That's why I feel it's old man messing with his heart. You welcome, Julian. Anytime. Yeah, it's gonna work out for him though. Yeah, disgusting and demonic. That's who I was just working for, Amazon grocery. Oh, really? Walk-in toilet. Right, disgusting. Ain't it? Oh, Jevish. Okay, let me get to y'all my questions. Okay, and then after that, it's not 1:32. I've been on here for an hour and 32 minutes. Okay, y'all, I'm probably gonna be closing my live. So before I close my live, is there anyone else that has a question before I come off of here for the day? It's 10 or 3:36. So anybody else got a question before I come off live for the day? Yeah, ban her. Yeah, because that's ew. At that point, that's prostitution. That's probably why they banned her, because she was becoming a prostitute. And they gotta have rules. They can't just let people do whatever they want. All right, let me go to Chevish's question. No, Ari, and then Chevish. Ari said, wait, hold on, where is it? Let me see what Ari's question was. I don't know. Ari, did you post your question? Hey, Kelsey Wells, how you doing? I feel like the energy is going away with Ebrio Gemini. Mm-hmm. Is that the one that was taunting you? He put a new pic up of a chicken shirt. What? You were posted. Oh, you did? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Kelsey. Nice to see you. You new to the chat? And he's showing it to me to make me reach out. He probably is. I told you I seen some betrayal stuff around him. So I'm not surprised. Yeah, stayed in my house for 6 years, then left me by. Yeah, see, yeah, I am. Okay, well, welcome to the chat, Kelsey. Welcome. It's in his new profile. He look evil. Well, like I said, you can't be doing malicious, evil things and not think it's gonna come back to get you. Would it be all right to ask a yes or no question? Hey, Kelsey. So yeah, the way that my lives work, it is donation based. However, I am doing a special for June where when you donate, you do get a free yes or no question. So it's like a 2-for-1 in a way. So yeah, if you want a question, just let me know when you donate, and I got you. Do I see it now? Nope. You must be typing something, Ari, because I got some restricted words. What are you? Send it to me on DM, because I bet you that's what it is. YouTube, I got it restricted because when I was getting trolls, they would put so much horrible stuff in my chat, y'all. I was like, oh no, I gotta block these words. Yeah, like how can you eat and vibe for years, then abandon him because he heartless? Yes, Kelsey. But please do subscribe, okay? Because I go live often. Sure. Okay, Ari. So I'm gonna look now because I know you typing. I think Jakey woke. Like I hear him. All right, so I'm checking my DMs. Let's see what you're putting. You say you fed him like a barn animal? Oh, let me see. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Did Chris? Why did it not show that? That's weird because ain't nothing wrong with this question. You still be doing too much. Okay, so did Chris Satchville change for me? Okay, so let me see. Why would it not post that? That's crazy. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not posting, but I got you. All right, so did Chris Satch feelings change for Ari for better or for worse? Right. I don't know why it's not letting you post that because it ain't nothing derogatory in it. Okay, so did Chris Satch Jakey woke?
I heard somebody.
It's definitely him. Okay. Did Krista Satch feelings change for Ari? Did Krista Satch feelings change for Ari? Huh? Okay. Okay. Hey, Jacob. So you do have the Son of Wands reverse, so it do seem like he stopped coming towards you. And then you have the Six of Swords here. So I will say it's no feelings involved with this situation. It was just more like he kind of his attention could have been elsewhere, or he could have decided to like direct his energy towards something else because you have the Six of Swords. So I don't think it was like him doing it to hurt your feelings. However, it do seem like that maybe when he connected with you, he just felt like, maybe it's something else that I should go for. With the Six of Swords. So you have the Son of Wands reverse, which is him. He's a fire sign, but he's upside down. So that's no longer taking action. And then you have here the Six of Swords, which is moving on to something else. Now, he could have been talking to someone else at the same time. That's why you got that Six of Swords here, because this is a communication card, and he could have went towards a different direction. Okay? But I don't necessarily feel like he did it to hurt your feelings. I think sometimes people just think like, oh, well, I ain't dating you. So they just kind of cut the cord and don't give you closure. And it just kind of like he might have did it just off of just straight. He was talking to somebody else anyway. So that's what I'm getting for him, which is why communication slowed down. I feel lifted when the karma hits. When he said, haha, get away with her. That's what he get. He came off honest, so that surprised me. Some people, they just, you know how people be sometimes, like they don't know how to end things. They know how to start things, but they don't know how to end things. So he could have been just on that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, thank you, Magical Indigo. I appreciate it. So that's just what I'm saying. But I don't think he was doing it to hurt your feelings necessarily. He just maybe in his mind. But how would you say that? Like when you a guy and you talking to a girl, but you might have somebody else you talking to, and you just kind of like with the other girl, you just kind of like stop talking to him, but you're not doing it to be mean. It's just what.
I mean, it's better than that than talking to them both and then playing them.
So do you feel like he just kind of just moved on to another person, just like?
I mean, possible, or he just wasn't connected with her.
Maybe they didn't. Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes you got quicker connections with people.
Okay.
Or so he's seen it going further with the other person.
With somebody else.
Or maybe he wasn't looking for somebody that's serious and he just wanted to,
just hook up. Okay. So I was trying to get explanation from my boyfriend because he, he's a guy, so he knows. But that's what he's saying. Like, it could have just been like no hard feelings, but like he could have just found somebody else he connected with more or something like that. That's just like what I'm seeing.
Or it was easier.
But I wish I'm not just an option. Yeah, I know it do suck when you date. It's a Russian roulette, right? But at the end of the day, I feel like even though he didn't give you the closure, I feel like for you, like you didn't give yourself over to him. You know what I'm saying? So you walked away with your dignity, and that's really the best thing about it. Friends, just listen to the friends card. I'm tired of men ruining me to make me say, okay, I'll date you. Okay, I got you. Then Julian, he left because I will not chase him. That's Julian. He left because, okay, does your Aries ex still help you? They make it so. No, he does not. That's what I was saying. I get what you're saying. When you talk about Aries, no, he does not. They selfish. He got with easy girls and rubbed it in my face because I said no about sex. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, true. Exactly, Ari. So, it's all right. I mean, it does take a shot to your ego, but you got to look at it as, what's meant for me will not miss me. And, when you're dating, you're going to come across people that y'all might connect and y'all might not, So you have to go into it a little detached just in case. You get what I'm saying? All right, so Shevish, let me take care of your yes or no, and then I got you, Magical Indigo, for your question. Let's see. Shevish said, and then if there's no one else that has any more questions per donation, y'all can go ahead and close this live. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. After I take care of Magical Indigo. Okay. So one of my mods could please close my live if no one else has any further questions outside of Magical Indigo. This is for Shevish. She wants to know, will DNT relationship make it to 3 years? Will DNT relationship make it to 3 years? Yes or no? I mean, yes, but they're going to have a lot of issues with trust. They got a lot of trust issues, but they're going to still stay together. They just going to have a lot of trust issues. They're going to be lying and so a lot of trust issues. I'm going to just say that. Yes, it's messed up. He wants me to beg for money for his son. It is. Like, what? And he knows it's his birthday. Like, that should have been a no-brainer. Thank you, Shevish. All right. Let's get to it. Give me more insight on this friend that's coming towards Magical Indigo. Give me more insight on their intentions towards her. Like, are they coming in to just be a taker, or is this person coming in to be sincere? Like, just tell me more about this friend that's coming towards Magical Indigo. Tell me more. What are their intentions with her? Because he's been honest for the most part. Because I feel like he would tell me if he didn't have feelings for me. I mean, yeah, in a perfect world, they would. But, sometimes people just don't. I mean, that's really a courtesy for people to be honest, unfortunately. So, in a perfect world, yes, people would say, hey, it didn't work out. This is why. But realistically, people don't. They just move on. That's just how it is, unfortunately. But I feel you, though. I do feel you. He could have did that, especially since you guys have built up some sort of, connection. And I understand that. Okay. You welcome. All right, so let's go ahead and look at your cards for this person coming in. I'm gonna tell you something. Who this friend that's coming in, they're not gonna be nowhere near like these last people. The Four of Swords is you, and this is kind of you just tired. You're tired of these type of people coming into your life, but you are walking out of that season. Ten of Swords is the completion of betrayal. There may have been some lessons that you had to learn. Remember when I sent you that screenshot, Magical Indigo, when I was showing you about like Aries risings and stuff like that? This may have been just a cycle in your life where you had to learn. Okay, especially because Saturn literally just came out of Pisces. You're a Pisces. So that could be harsh lessons through people or experiences, but you are at the end of that season. You are out of your Saturn, that Saturn energy, that Saturn in Pisces. Okay. Saturn is now in Aries. So it has left you as far as, the harshness of it. So now you have Six of Cups coming towards you, which is more of soulmate like energy. These people are like-minded and they have been assigned to you for more so positive energy. Okay. So you have, that's why I was saying these people coming towards you are going to be people who help to uplift you and not tear you down. And they see you truly for who you are, which you are an empress. You are an empress. Okay. Also with the Eight of Swords here, these people are here to just kind of like show you that there are good people out there. Because this is how you feel when it comes to trusting people. When it comes to trusting people, you have been betrayed and stabbed, but this is them showing you the truth that they're not like those other people right here. Okay. These connections are going to be more spiritual for you with the High Priestess here. This is also the Pisces card. These are more spiritually divine connections. These are people that have come to you from spirit. These are people who have been led to you from spirit, because this is the next part of your soul elevation, right? So when we go into new chapters of our lives, we will meet soulmates. We'll meet karmic soulmates, but we'll also meet soulmates who are here to basically pour into us, okay? And soulmates come in various forms. They could be through co-workers, friends, lovers, even children, even pets. People don't be thinking about that, but pets can be soulmates too, to help you to raise your vibration. So people are coming in. They're more for you. Okay. For the most part, I need a girl's girl because I'm one. Yeah, I mean, and then even in the Six of Cups, there's a masculine, feminine, so you could definitely attract both. You could have a masculine energy, and you can also, you also have a feminine energy coming your way too. But yeah, I'm sick of guys treating me like backup plan or an option. Like, why can't they just focus on me and only for me, once and only me? So, you got to practice the art of detachment when you date. Not necessarily saying don't connect with people, but don't get so the way I'm trying to say is stay grounded when it comes to connecting with people, because you are going to be surprised how people can come off a certain way and then they're not who they come off to be. So you have to go into it with an element of detachment to tell yourself, no matter what they decide, I'm still that bitch. Okay. Like, I'm still Ari. No matter who they decide to be, I'm still Ari. That way, if they do this to you, it's not like a jolt to your self-esteem, because you don't want to cling on to energy like that, because then you attract what you don't want. But if you release it and you say, hey, whatever, let it roll off, then you'll attract what you deserve. So you got to be careful about taking it as a hit to you. It's not personal. I mean, you meet people all the time, and sometimes you connect and sometimes you don't. And sometimes you might have a person that you connect with for a short period of time and then they go another way. You have to practice the art of releasing. Okay. Right. You saying it seems that the guys you have like had another girl that they weren't interested in extremes. Exactly. Right. So that's why you have to master the art of detachment, because as you continue to master the art of detachment, as far as, hey, it didn't work out, whatever, you will attract in more people who want to stay around. You have to do it's weird to say this, but you have to do the opposite of what you want in order to get what you deserve. So if you are mastering the art of detachment, you will get more people who want to attach, who want to be around. Versus if you master the art of attachment, you're going to attract people who detach from you. So you have to do the opposite of what you desire. That's the law of attraction. You can look it up, it will tell you the same thing. And that's really, it's not something that you will perfect overnight. But with this guy, don't internalize it. Release him, because he obviously showing you that that wasn't the one for you, and that's okay. Release him. Release him. That way it don't go to your self-esteem, because there's nothing wrong with you. You're a beautiful girl. Yes. Right. What were you saying about the new friend? Where am I meeting the new friend? Okay, so where is Magical Indigo meeting the new friend? Let's see. Where is she meeting the new friend? Okay, so you have the Ten of Cups here, and you have the Three of Coins. So you could meet this person at their work. At their work, you could meet this person at their work. And let me just say this to you. What I see happening is you're gonna have like a small community around you. So you could definitely be making friends, and they're supportive of you. Look at this. Look at how you have all this community. So this could just be people that you know, a person you meet, and they're genuine, and then they become like almost family to you. Okay, that's why you have the Ten of Cups. So, but you may end up meeting this person through work, or through some type of like project or something like that. But Pentacles is work. So I said you could be going into like a shop or something like that and meet this person. Something like that. How to say, you have to enjoy being by yourself and actually love yourself in order to be copacetic. I think she meant copacetic. Yes, because I'm home. Yep. So you gotta get out, but you will. These people are coming into your next chapter. I keep seeing that for you. I know right now it's just like, girl, you sure? But no, you are going into a new cycle of your life. And with that comes new energy and new soulmates, because they're here to support you, to be there for you. And that's why I said these are gonna be people that like become really good friends of yours. And it's like, you know how you could have those group of friends that y'all can go out, or they could come over for dinner, or they cook dinner, you come over. It's something like that. Like it becomes a community, a small community, but it's there. So I don't meet anyone, any more people. Don't talk outside no more. But copacetic. They're always in the phone. I feel like I'm walking in 2006 and people on the phone. And you know what? That's okay to take your phone conversations and get it in person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all a mind thing. I'm telling you, once you get up out of your situation, you won't feel so confined or like a prisoner in your environment. I think it has a lot to do with where you live. I really do. I really do. I don't think it has anything to do with your personality. I think you are someone who's very social and you do like to meet people. But because of your situation, it has kept you trapped in fear. But with time, it will change. You will change. Guys, I just caught him and he's at work. Don't judge me, please. Nobody's judging you. We were just giving you honest advice. It's so hard to meet people. I really want to make sure he wasn't in jail though. Like when I walk to talk to people, they are on the phone. I sit in the park. Online is even more horrendous. I never stayed down here because of all the fighting. Yeah. I just see it being in a different environment though when it happens. I don't see it being like tomorrow, right? But excuse me, I see being in a different and healthier environment, which will allow you to attract more sincere and genuine people. But yes, that's what I'm saying about their energy towards you. Okay, I feel a bit embarrassed, not gonna lie. Don't be embarrassed. I would just say, like, if you do end up getting in contact with them again today, just say, hey, I was just checking on you. That was it. Yeah, I'm a goofball. And you have like a very bright personality. I just feel like you are so sweet, and unfortunately life hardens people, but you're really sweet and you're very creative. You're very like artistic, all of that. And I do feel that you're gonna meet people who are like that. You're gonna meet people that are like that. It's not just, you're not meant to be here alone. You're not meant to go through life, bitter or sad or angry. Like, that's not it. I just think you had some hard tests because Saturn was in Pisces. And anyone who has Pisces placements knows how what I'm talking about. It was almost like unhinged energy. You're Harley Quinn. As it comes out. I can be. Yeah, see? One more yes or no, will DNT make it to 4 years? Girl, not you went up a year. I'm done. What? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Magical Indigo, did you have a yes or no that you wanted to ask me that went with your donation? Shavish, I'm done with you. Not you added another year. But this buddy made me. I'm telling you, that's what I said. Like, it hardens you, but you are coming into a season where you're gonna go back to yourself. You're gonna go back to your authentic self. It is coming. And with authenticity, you're gonna attract people who are authentic. It's gonna be just like a mirrored thing. Like Tupac, when I got putting me alone. You gotta be though. You have to operate in that energy because like you said, people been laying you down and stuff, and so you gotta be your own protector, right? So it makes sense why you have to be like that. Yeah, it's completely understandable. I promise you it is. Aim about a knife. Well, you gotta protect yourself. I just can't stand the men who drag their exes through the ground and use them as their punching bag until they learn how to be a man, leave that girl emotionally disrupted, and then treat the new girl like top shit. Well, that's what narcissists do. It took me back to your game banging days. Yeah, see. As I said, I look forward to you being able to get out that environment. I really do. And you will. I promise. It'll get better. It will. But yes, whenever you're ready, go ahead and post your yes or no. Shavish, I got you on your yes or no. And then after that, I will be getting off, guys. I have to get to my baby, and I'm hungry. This baby inside of me is hungry. She's kicking and flipping. Like, she's getting strong, y'all. Woo, she getting strong. I don't like reliving this every time I leave. I understand that. People are like, oh, what if they just learned from you and grew up? Right. It's crazy. Hey, Murder, how are you? I'm good, Sierra. How you doing, girl? How are you, love? So Sierra told me that I should start doing celebrities, y'all. She said I should start doing celebrities. Okay, so if I was to just do a fun live with just a celebrity, who would y'all tune in to listen to? Because I'm not just gonna get on here and just be doing random people, y'all. So if I was to do a live with just like a celebrity reading, who would y'all want me to do it on? Who y'all interested in? I already did Chris Brown and Karrueche. I could do Chris Brown if y'all into Chris Brown, but oh my gosh, let you call him doodoo garbage. So Halle and doodoo garbage. Okay, so Halle and okay. Rihanna, you should for real do it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so y'all want so I see Haley and doodoo garbage, DDG. Rihanna, okay. You are a mess. Okay. So far I got 2 or 3 celebrities. Anybody else that y'all would want me to do something on? Uh-oh. You okay, man? You okay, buddy? India Love and Cooking with Kaya. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Cooking with Kaya going through it, y'all. She is going through it, y'all. I didn't know her sister died. And she also, they said her best friend ain't her best friend. I don't know if that's her cousin or what, but they said she was like calling her out on basically how she was being treated around another group of females. And I guess the best friend / cousin was like rolling her eyes when she was talking to her stream. She's just going through it. My yes or no is, will I meet the new friend this year? Okay, so will Magical Indigo meet the new friend this year? Yes, you will. You will connect with them with the Daughter of Swords. I feel like small talk for at first. Small talk at first. It won't be like a real deep conversation where y'all talk about each other's lives, but it will be a small talk. It will build up. You know what I mean? JCiano and Brooklyn Frost, does Twitch influencer celebs? I don't care if you know their love. I don't, but I can try to tap in and see what I get. Mexican influencer got killed by her friend Vivian. Oh my god. I feel you should do a live with just celebrity. Okay, cool. So I will. Let me see. So since the first two people, or the two that's really a hot topic, is Hallie and DDG, I will do them first. And we're gonna see how it goes. Okay. And just see what happens with them. Because yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on with them too. But I will tap into theirs. And then we'll just go from there. We'll go and I can start a series of celebrity reads. Oh my god. That's horrible. That's horrible. Okay. So yeah, if y'all see that picture pop up, that's me doing the celebrity readings. And let's just see how it goes. Right. That's what I ain't never seen. Chuckle. Valeria Marquez. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You feel like DDG is a narcissist? I don't know. I mean, he could be. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. Yes. Yes, Valeria, I saw readings online on the speakers. Oh, that's sad, y'all. Okay, so that's going to be the National Final Boss. I just don't know, like... I feel like when people was trying to tell that girl, she did not listen. But ain't that how it be sometimes? People tell you not to mess with somebody and you don't listen. I think people were saying it because they seen she was at the height of her career, y'all. She was at the height of her career. Oh my goodness. Because she had just split from her sister, right? Because they had that Ungodly Hour album, but that was like right when COVID happened. And then she had landed that role. And people are like, no, don't do it. Like, get your bag. Yeah. The testament was crazy. They were crazy. His girl is a narcissist. He takes the baby from... You should do Duke Dennis. Duke Dennis and his 13,000 children. Goodness. And they all coming out the woodworks. All the women is coming out. You know what? I feel like because India Love stirred something. How she was acting on him. She got with the rich nurse, the mafia. Duke Dennis and his alleged 8 baby mothers. And then it was a white girl that was like, she's his first baby mama. She had got on TikTok. They are just coming out the woodworks. But most of the time, they be having a lot of kids. And celebrity men be having tons of children everywhere. They be having kids everywhere. And think about the ones that ain't speaking up or they not accounted for because they, that's a lot of kids. I feel like she felt he wasn't in love with her or treating her how she felt she deserved, and seeing how distant and nonchalant he could get and would crash out. Well, he's a Libra. She's an Aries. Okay. So Aries women, fiery. Okay. And can be a little bit bossy, like things to go their way. And I feel like, so it says to me like Libra men, they could be very in and out, hot and cold. You never truly know who they are because they can kind of choose sides. So I could see how that would infuriate her because Aries are, the one thing I'll say, like Aries they do have a sense of loyalty, especially if they really are passionate about someone. So I could see how that could be a problem because he definitely likes to be surrounded with women. And I just feel like for her, she probably just needed somebody that was a little bit laid back, like not too in the scene. She needed a nobody. She needed some, how like some celebrity women, like they date, but this person is not famous. She needed that because at the height of her career, it just don't match. When you are a very high viewed celebrity, almost the A-lister, and then you get with someone that's like that, they're going to ruin your career. They just are. The Little Mermaid is mean. Apparently that was her first relationship. Well, yeah, y'all. I don't know. We'll have to see. We just have to see in the cards what's going on. I feel like she did truly love him. Now I do feel like she truly loved him, and I feel like at one point he probably did love her. But it's just with the with the popularity and all that. Like I don't know. It just seemed like he may have been kind of trying to build his brand, and she was also building herself up. And like I don't know. I just feel like they had two different lifestyles. Like I feel like if she was a streamer like him, okay, then maybe have that could have worked. But like he's a streamer, she's a celebrity artist. Like it's just I don't know. Justin Bieber, I feel like he is now crashing out because of Selena. What's going on with Selena Gomez? Is she getting married or something? Between her and Ariana Grande, I don't be knowing what's going on. Can you also okay? He had his toxic moments where he made songs about being jealous of her. Oh, wait, who? DDG or Justin Bieber? What's going on? Justin wants Selena back. Shellfish. I'm done with you. Oh, Justin wants Selena Gomez back. Okay, so is she getting married or something, y'all? Selena Gomez? I don't really be like following her too much, but I don't know if she's getting married or she's engaged. See, how could he get married and stuff and all that, but he's crashing out about her? Like, I heard that Haley was in Ruby Rose close friends and knew DDG was toxic. Well, yeah, but like I said, Aries women can be a little bit, it's a competition. So maybe it was competition for her to get him. I don't know, and I won't know until I look at the reading. What, man? You done? He is teething so bad. I wonder if his molars are coming in the back. I'm gonna have to see and wash my hands and look in his mouth. I wonder if his molars are popping in. I'm not hating on him. That we're not. I don't know. I think they both were toxic and irresponsible with how they were. But at the end of the day, it's a child involved, so it's messy. They both.
I feel like she's used to being codependent and wasn't ready to be in a relationship with
I would say she was at the height of her career. People were telling her not to do that because you're right. Like she got consumed in that relationship.
She's emotionally immature. She's not ready.
She's young.
She wasn't ready for a baby. She wasn't ready for any of that.
No.
Everything came too fast.
It came fast, and it came right after Little Mermaid. It was like all of it was boom, boom, boom.
And she also isn't old enough to understand what she's going through, and she's at risk too. And she put her baby at risk. She put herself at risk. She took his loaded gun that didn't have a safety on it. She stole that, took that from him, threatened to kill the baby, threatened to kill herself. All that stuff came out in court. So it's like that. I mean, you can say that he's wrong, but she's just as much as wrong.
They both are. They both are. The Grand Intuitive lady claimed Justin Bieber is on drugs in an arranged marriage with Haley. Thought a marriage would fix him. Saw it didn't. Had a baby. He's not really ready to be with a father. Selena is using him for songs. Justin is definitely on drugs. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then also fighting demons about his past and what he went through during the fame. Multiple readers believe he got raped by Diddy. I can believe that too. Oh, the video, she's always walks away from him and he looks so sad at the red carpet. Oh, read the Grand Intuitive too. I'm curious about her. People treat her like a goddess and call her the queen, but there's been times where she was wrong and people call her out and she would block. Whoa. Block game strong. Okay. I hear y'all. I am going to start a series. I'm gonna need my moderators on deck because people be coming here talking crazy. But I look forward to this. So yeah, I'm gonna start on celebrity reads. Okay. Probably gonna drop my first celebrity read sometime like next week. I'm gonna post it in the community tab. Okay. And I'm gonna drop my first celebrity read next week. You're gonna see what happens. And if y'all like it, I'm gonna continue. But yeah. Why are they saying ASAP using this though? Rihanna. I mean, I guess it's because maybe how quickly she's getting pregnant, how he is just gloating. And then they did have a recent video of him smoking around her and not really considering her pregnancy. It's so much that comes with it. And, we'll have to just see, y'all, because you just really never know. But I do agree the smoking part is not okay. Somebody read on her saying he's not in love with her and cheats on her. He's a Libra. I hate to smack a zodiac sign on it, but he is a Libra. He is a Libra. Yeah, that video, she pushed his hand, like telling him pay attention. Right. Yeah. And she's a billionaire. And I don't know how you would really compete with that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But we're going to see. All right, ladies, I'm going to go ahead and get off of live. Did I answer everybody's question first before I just cut the live like that? Like I said, I will be doing my first celebrity series next week, and you guys will know because you will have a picture of the celebrity. So I'll be doing it all. So you guys, please make sure you are here for that. Yes or no? Will sorry, Chevish. All right, so will DNC relationship make it to 4 years? Yes or no? Will DNC relationship make it to 4 years? High Priestess. Let me see. Clarify the High Priestess. You think Kylie relationship is fake? I don't think he's using her, but her shit do need a break. Woo! I can't talk though, because me and Rihanna must got some transits in common. Because y'all, I can't talk. I'm currently with child. I said me and Rihanna must got similar transits because every year she's been pregnant, I've been pregnant, except for my older two. But these last 3, I'm like, Rihanna, we need to talk. What's going on? Okay, so High Priestess is here. Let's clarify High Priestess. Well, DNC relationship lasts 4 years. Yes, but it will start to get rocky in the 4th year. High Priestess to the 2 of Coins. They're going to try their best to keep things under wraps, but a lot of people are going to be knowing what's going on. Like, they're just going to know, like, it's some drama. They're just going to know it. Can you also do Queen and Clarence, please? I will. Clarence is definitely using Queen. Thank you. And have a blessed day. Of course, you too. Have fun with your son. And yes, y'all, I got y'all. So I will do a series. And like I said, I will start with the first couple will be DDG and Haley, since they are the most recent in the blogs, in the media, and see what is going on with them too. And then we'll continue from that point. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for your donations and hanging out. It's been fun. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.